Welcome back, everyone! Good morning, everyone! Connor, Jesse, Sam, Gabriel, Spasm, Fluffy, Masterball, Unknown, Nico, Charlie, Nick, welcome to the stream, guys! Evie, welcome! How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Ferrity, welcome to the stream. Now we wanted to shout himself out. I would never. Zapdos not going to be past. They are all gonna be future forms. Glad you're alright, Eve. Glad you're doing alright. Hitting the gritty. You're my favorite Fakemon artist. Thank you so much, Purple Bear. I really appreciate it. I really freaking appreciate it. Can you smell the 10k already? Well, the only thing I can smell right now is myself, because it's incredibly hot right now. My day is fantastic, Spasm. I hope yours is as amazing as well. Did you miss streaming? Yeah, I really did miss streaming. I miss talking with you guys. I had a lot of fun on my holiday, but man, I was feeling the itch to get back to YouTube, man. I love this so much. But thank you, Faika. I appreciate it. Faika. I already got a cool name for future Zapdos. Iron Thunder. Awesome. Found your channel Dago and absolutely love your Paradox Pokemon. Thank you, Keon. Keon? Is that how I pronounce your name? Let me know if I mispronounced it, because that is not what we do on this stream. Have an dedication in your videos. Of course, Purple Beard. Only the best for you guys. Video like 1,000. Well, we've never hit that before. But hey, a boy can wish, right? A boy can dream. But thank you everyone for joining the stream today. That's how you pronounce it. Thank you. All right, Keon. Thank you for letting me know. Beast. Well, I think it's time that we get started. It's your birthday, Nick. Hey, let's go, Nick. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. I hope you have a very, very great birthday today. And I hope I can make it a little bit better. First stream I joined. Let's go, Evie. I appreciate you coming out. Hey, let's go, Purple Beard. You might be wondering, why does this man not have sleeves? It's not what I usually wear, but it's just so freaking warm today. Like, let me check what degree it will be today. I won't show you. I can't really show it to you. It will be 23 degrees today, so incredibly warm. So we have the fan set up over there, but we'll be sweating anyways. Happy Gamer Buswell. Because you could use the name Deadly Flame. Yeah, well, I think we're going to have to make the trios into the same thing. And I was thinking making them future forms. Accept it. So, alright, so for the first video, we only have 4 Pokemon that we have to do. Which is Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, and Mewtwo. Those are the only legendaries in Kanto. Hey, Pikoala, welcome. Deadly Flame, yeah, it sounds awesome. Nagi, welcome to the stream, by the way. Birds to become Paradox, exactly. I like the video, let's go, Charlie, I appreciate it. You're better than Mr. Beast. Debatable. The Jolty Paradox you made, because Jolty is my favorite. Hey, I'm glad I was able to make something out of your favorite Pokemon. Because that is the biggest compliment, right? That I made the Pokemon that you love into something that you still love, and that I didn't ruin your Pokemon. But yeah, Faika, we are back. Exactly, Master Ball. No holidays anytime soon, my friends. So we have some drawing to do. Okay. Oh, the nip slip is already here. Let's go. Vaporeon. Yeah, those are great. Same. Alright, you guys get to vote on which one we'll do first. The birds will be future form, since the dogs of Johto are past. So I feel like these deserve to be future form. I just have that feeling. So you guys get to vote who we will do first. Mewtwo will be done last, so it won't be in the vote right now. We'll do him in a different stream. Would you guys get to vote on which Pokemon we'll do first? You could use Iron Shard for few. Ooh, that's a good name. Alright, time for different music for a second. God dang it. What? Little burp. The vibes are immaculate in here. So these are all going to be future form. Iron Blizzard, that's a good name as well. Torterra is my favorite too. Hey, Gaming Buffalo, welcome to the stream, man. I like him as well. My favorite Pokemon. Hey, thank you, Fike. I appreciate it, guys. The burp. Alright, Zapdos is getting some votes. Beautiful. Iron Fold. Oh, the fan is doing his work. Let's put him a little bit more to the side. Swing him to the other side, please. So he's blowing against my back. For our Molten Iron Blaze. Didn't we already use the word Blaze? I'm not sure anymore. We could check after some work, but I will listen to. Hey, let's go, Connor. Good luck at work, man. Alright, I quickly have to set up my Discord again because apparently the screen is now very small. Because someone saved the names that we had. Here we have all the names: Fangs, Feet, Blaze, Iron Scourge, Quack, Knuckle, Blade. I think Blazing Belt was the name we used, but I don't think we named Blaze. So I think that's still available. Awesome. The sneeze was coming, but it isn't coming anymore. Iron Shock. Cool. I think Mewtwo is going to be a future form as well. I think Mewtwo has to be a future form. Any Pokemon is cursed. True? Alright, it's tied up again. Yeah, Nuggy. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Shopper, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think Mewtwo can't be a past form. I think Mewtwo can't be a past form because we already have Mew, which Mewtwo came from. So yes, it would be cool. But I don't think we could. Hey, let's go, Shop, but I'm glad you're doing alright. Iron God, if you ever will make Arceus. Possible, possible. It's still tied up, guys. It's still tied up. Future Mew, then that makes sense. Yeah, I think they both have to be future. Exactly, Ryu, exactly. Welcome to the stream now, Ryu, welcome. Moltres all of a sudden is winning? Crazy. Epic person, welcome. Future form, you should use input from its armor design. Well, we could. Galaxy Draw, welcome guys, welcome. Moltres is winning now. Is it time that we end it? Oh, tied up again. But for the Gen 6 and 8. Gen 6 and 8. Yeah, those are gonna be cool. My favorite region is Hoenn though. So I can't wait for the Hoenn legendaries for sure. Voidtag, welcome to the stream. Right, I think we're gonna go to 25 votes. We just have to wait for 2 more votes and then we can start our first drawing. Eevee, you could make Mew 2 past and future. 2 Mew and past and future. Just like we did for Eevee, huh? That might actually be very cool. But that would mean that we probably would have to use Mewtwo twice, but we'll see, we'll see. Let's go, Faker. Hoenn best region for sure. Molten Sky or something like that would fit for a pass. Yes, that would work, but it is going to be a future form. The birds are going to be a future form. Rio, welcome to the stream. Right, so it appears that we are going to do Moltres first. It appears that we are going to do Moltres first. Moltres. Or do we get one more vote? Yeah, Hoenn is definitely the best region. I said 25 votes. Iron Soda would fit the future Moltres, so you make solar panels. Interesting. Owen is the best. Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to spam that though. Alright, I'm just gonna call it Moltres it is. Alright, our first legendary. I will grab some reference of fan-made paradox pieces, because I feel like there's definitely some yeah, some reference being able to take from that. I don't think I want to do anything with the Galarian form. I don't think I want to do that. And for everyone who hasn't liked the stream yet, drop a like, please. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out a ton. Alright, we're just quickly having a look if we can find a cool post for this Pokemon. This one is possibly pretty good. Iron Phoenix. Oh, that is a very good one. I will turn into Mudkip, okay. And you are the beast. You are the beast? What? People can photo which. Yes, of course, Purple Bear. We are all doing this together. Of course, I have the final vote, as in usually which Pokemon I want to do. I don't want to use the regular sprite purely because it is kind of, even though it isn't that flat, it still feels kind of flat because it's just a little plate. It looks like a plate. So let me have a look. Dream 1, where were you? Dream 1, and we have Dream 2. Those are literally the same thing. So we're going to use this pose. This pose looks kind of epic, and it gives me a bit more space to work with this design instead of just having to clutter everything in there. This shows more of its body, so I can easily add more details into it. See what you do. You keep changing the Lyco so the goal is always exactly Alibium. That's exactly what we're doing. Like Iron Valley, and combine both forms, so you take parts. Both forms? Which forms does Iron Valley combine then? Lyco, I see Lyco 40, beautiful. Galarian Moltres. What? Iron. Oh, you said Iron Valley. I thought you were talking about Iron Leaves. My bad, my bad. Yeah, but I don't want to do that for this design. I don't know why. I don't feel like that's Cantonian, right? I don't feel like that's Cantonian. Maybe we do make the Galarian birds eventually, but I feel like that is... I just don't feel like... Maybe we could make them, because I didn't include them in this, and then make past forms of those. Possibly. I don't know, we'll see. Well, once we get there, but those are far away. Legendary. Let's go, Bear. Both ways of the evolution line. Cool. You sound kind of Dutch, because I kind of am. And I'm still a little bit ill. 1 second, let me empty my nose real quick. Okay. Because my friend thought it was a good idea to put the airco on 5 degrees Celsius at the last night. So I'm a bit ill from that. Janet, please keep it English in the chat, and I can't speak Deutsch. Only Dutch and English. Galar birds, worst legends. I disagree. So we're doing the birds, we should do the Galar Irish bird while we're at it. We'll see. We're doing it generation through generation though. I will, Alibium. I'm already feeling better than yesterday, so we will. Got an air conditioner. Yeah, I was at a holiday though. And to be fair, I paid for it, so not necessarily that lucky. We went to a 4-star hotel, so sort of feel like that should be included in the price. But we had a blast though, it was amazing. I had a lot of fun. Zapdos Iron Storm, possibly. So far I think Iron Thunder works the best for that Pokemon. I'm burning every night. Yeah, same in Holland, man. Same in Holland. As soon as you got to Chichu, you gotta name it Iron Guppy. Lawrence, welcome. And the snot is back. To main. Thank you. Thank you guys. The future is doing good. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. So sorry. Cost. Imagine though, Libya. Imagine. We'll get better soon, my friends. We'll get better soon. No worry about it. Okay, so we have collected almost all the reference we need. I do want to bring in our file of referendo. This one. I love you. Okay, nice. I'm not seeing the Iron Coffee comment. You're streaming over Twitch and YouTube. The Iron Coffee comment? No, I only stream on YouTube. Tish Furnos. Nah, we'll be good. We'll be totally fine, my friends. It's only a bit. I was ill like 2 days ago. Like when the day I came back was on Saturday. But right now it's more or less just kind of bit stuffed nose. But I wouldn't even call it ill anymore. It's just a little bit. Iron Storm, Iron Blizzard, and Iron Eruption. We already used Iron Eruption though. Paradox Legendaries. Pokemon. I want to grab some Fakemon art so we can reference those. Like these look very cool. Because like as you can see, some people really take these things into another level. Like my designs have been too similar to the regular ones, so we definitely have to just take some inspiration from other people and see if we can include those design conventions into our designs. So I want to find like a future form that I think works well with all the joints and stuff, because I don't want to make that mistake again of my Pokemon looking still too organic. Man, these designs are so cool. Irish Steam, possibly. Some of the cappuccinos. Yeah, it's annoying, man. Celerius, can you do all the trios after the starters? Can you do all trios? What do you mean? Hey Kieran, yeah, I know. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome back. Metalkind Melton design. We'll see. Oh, that's cute though. Sorry. Enough of this. Future Paradox Legendary Pokemon. Which Pokemon are you using? We're going to do Moltres. Yeah, we're doing all the legendaries, my friend. This is the list we all have of all the legendaries we'll do. So yeah, that is. We're starting in Kanto and we'll move on to the further generations eventually as well. I don't see a lot of them. Maybe I just want to grab these because I think. I think he's very good at drawing past forms, but I feel like his future forms are still a bit lacking, except for this Zacian. Isn't it too much with all the legendaries? Nope. That is what we do. We go ham. Oh damn, that is awesome. Okay, let's just grab these. We'll just grab these as reference points. Add to photos. Let's do another future Paradox Pokemon Fakemon. Alright, these look very good as well. Thanks. Aren't there many Fakemon? That's so sure to get far. Wait, what? Needs more views. Aren't there many Fakemon YouTube due to not many actually being a lot of people who enjoy the type of good artists like Nick. Yeah, we'll get there for sure. Yeah, we'll see Purple Bear. We'll start on the design in a second. I just want to grab myself a piece of reference that I feel like capture the paradox feeling very well. Jesus Christ. Okay. Nice. Thanks, guys. Okay. You can drop name suggestions in our Discord, by the way, so we don't flood the stream. So far, I don't see like a particular one that I like very much as reference. And some tissues, Nick. Yeah, possibly. Usually stream for around 5 to 6 hours. Hey, that is me. That is me, buddy. I saw some crocodile. I've seen a crocodile one before. I want to find that one. Hey, that's me as well. And another one. All over Google right now. And another one. Awesome. Let me find that one. Little punny one. We ain't gonna talk about that. Crocodile Paradox Pokemon. This one. This is exactly what I want to see. And we'll add that to our reference pool. Bro's famous. I wouldn't say famous, but we're getting there for sure. Man, my nose, I'm getting so annoyed right now. Or I'm getting tissue. Whoa. Holy crap. Okay, we're back. We got the paper. Let me grab a trash can so I don't have to put it on my thing. Alright. Now we are ready. Black Titan, welcome to the stream. To be do. Alright. That feels a lot better. Looks a bit different color with the flames. I like the magenta and crook. We'll see. Colors are decided at the last moment. So yeah, taking some reference off of this dude definitely wouldn't hurt. I won't doobie-doo, friends. I won't doobie-doo. Alright, let's group that thing. Drop the opacity of this little fricker. And let's get into our regular brushes. There we go. Chair stream. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite legendary Pokemon? Mine is Mewtwo. Latias. Latias is my favorite one. Future Snorlax, with the belly being the main glowing part. Oh, that sounds cool. Send you a Fire Raikou pass. I always check out our Discord in the at the end of the stream. Don't send me DMs, please. Try to send it in the Discord. I always check out the Discord at the end of the streams. So if you want to send me some art, so send that in there. Honey Farrier, make round 1 pair. We'll see. We'll have to. If you guys hit 10k subs before the end of this month, I'll have to do the pseudo legendaries. My favorite is Cernius. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, so what have we learned from our past? Let's run it back real quick before we get started. What have we learned from our past future forms? My last future forms that we made. Try to segment more of its body to make it seem more robotic. You don't have to put an entire big thing of screen. You could just put the screen into the back of his head, like we did for Sylveon right here. Like if you look at the eyes, it's put more in the back. Okay, those things are definitely the biggest things we've learned. Don't hesitate on using a lot of lines and shapes to emulate segments in the body. Okay, ball joints, exactly. We want to make these designs the best ones we made so far, and that is why we strive with every new piece we make it better than the last one we did. Goofy little talk about some Holopian lava bit. Cool. Lechonk needs to be legendary. I already have a legendary form of Lechonk. It's called LaBuff. LaBuff. Legendary form of Lechonk. I would 100% want this as his regular evolution than Oinkoloin. No one likes Oinkoloin, man. I really thought they would go into this direction because they said like it's pure muscle. Why didn't they just make a muscular version of Lechonk? La Muscle is segment. Exactly, Mestwell. Of course, Nugget, go for it and send him in the Discord. Sylvia's futuristic form. Same, Lauren, same. Okay, so if you look at Virizion just quickly for an example, he uses a lot of segments in the neck. So they are all. So we're doing a study right now. We're quickly doing a study before we begin. All of these shapes are simply segments. So he has like these legs, then he goes into the upper legs, then he has this thing, then he has this thing. So none of them actually feel like, oh, this is part of his body. No, it's the arm is on his body. This arm is on his body. This part is on his arm. This part is on his leg. So we have to build these things up in a modular way. Which means that we shouldn't see this thing as one piece, but we should see this as a lot of tiny little parts that combine into one big piece. And I think if we look at these pieces from that perspective, that we should probably be able to get a design that looks more futuristic. And that is something we haven't done before. Let me 1 second check real quick. Sorry. Alright. Vika, see you later. See you later. What's your favorite Pokemon type? Fire for sure, Zoro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's get started. It's time to make some design changes. So I think, alright, let's make our brush size a little bit bigger. I think the first changes we can do are the segmentation of the legs. If I can just make this thing properly. Align with its body. Jesus Christ, I'm rusty. I haven't been drawing for a while. Alright, there we go. Now segment this as well. Alright, so we want to bring back in the body patch as well. That is a big part of these designs. Sure, past Snorlax that have rocks on his shoulder and eyes are over. Awesome, Purple Bear, awesome. I feel like you're making some very cool designs. Okay, so we'll just keep on looking to the real, to our reference points. I feel like this could already work, and let's try to see. Alright, let's grab the other brush. How do they make it seem like it's on top of them? Is by making this go over there, over that part. And I think it shouldn't just end there, it should just go somewhat like that. Alright. I had rocks in the shoulder. Release Pokemon with specialty. Cool, cool. Always love to see it. How I make these pieces, by the way, for the people that are new, usually I just go with a ton of trial and error. So it's basically just me trying a bunch of different things to see what works, and if I get something that works, we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, it does look a bit thicker, but I'm not sure yet if it's the right trajectory and such. You really increase your art. Of course, Ledger. So we'll always try to get better at what we do. That is the goal. Because if you don't improve, what is the reason you're even drawing, right? Try to improve with every piece you make. The fire could change colors based on its emotions. That sounds awesome. Do a longer neck, possibly. We'll see once we get there. Okay. So usually they have like one big line through the middle of their body. So we want to make sure that this line follows the shape of its body. Yes, sure. It isn't exactly the way I want it, so we're just going to tweak it a little bit. Okay. There we go. Just exposure like glass garden is how we like flame insides. No. Let me just quickly just make some designs, some things, and we'll move from there. This should follow the shape of its body. Alright. I'm going swimming with my friend. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Meow. Okay. So we're already segmenting its body in a good way. Like, what do we like about those things? They're just kind of have a lot more robotic-y things to their body. So what I want to do as well is just build these shapes up and turn them a bit more robotic. God, my nose, man. Alright. Changing the types. Yes, of course. We'll add an extra typing to it. So I'm not sure yet of what kind of type. Is it? Which typing is Moltres usually? Flying Fire? My favorite legendary is Latias. God dang it, man. It just keeps leaking. Which typing is Moltres? Let's have a look real quick. I think Fire Flying. Yeah, Fire Flying. So we possibly change it into something. Not sure yet what. Into what. But we'll see. Okay, that works for me. Flying ground, maybe. Two jet engines. No, I do want to keep the legs. I do feel like that is a cool design, cool element of this design. All right, so I want to have a look if I can emulate these type of toes, where they're just a lot more robotic. Okay. Veel plezier.
Dankjewel. Jij ook eens, schat.
Komt goed.
Ik hou van jou.
Ook voor jou. Zo. God, man. Guys, it keeps coming out of it, man. I can't do anything. It just doesn't stop. Yeah, Mars Shadow's pretty cool. Guys, I don't know if I can keep streaming. I don't know, man. I will try my best, but Yuri, Malcolm. God dang it, man! I just want to stream. Didn't give you a hug yesterday. Understandable. And what type of feat does he return? Just a ball? Let's size it down a little bit. Alright, remove that from the piece. Well, let's have a look at the arm. So let me quickly turn that off. Oh my god, that looks so much more robotic already. Holy crap. Exclamation mark brother in the chat if you want to know who my brother is. You can see his channel and stuff. Thank you, Stenjer. Yeah, I'm trying my best, friends. I'm trying my best. Bro, I'm not going to show you, but like literally, it's on my entire hand, bro. Oh my god, I'm getting so annoyed right now. Bro. God dang it, man. You know what? I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry. We're gonna sit like this. I know it's very weird. I know it's very weird. And a bit... like, you might be thinking like... If this is your first time in the stream, you might be thinking this man is weird as frick. But otherwise I can't keep streaming. So we have to. We have to, my friends. So let's just keep on going. My voice will sound a bit distorted because of something in my nose. We'll throw it already. We have to go. We have to keep going. We got this. So it's sort of going inwards to emulate the look that we're looking at it from the front. Okay, that's sort of just use recover. Ah, oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Should have done that. To be honest, should have freaking done that. I'm so stupid. Nose or take that thing out of your nose. Or nose or take it. It doesn't work because it just comes back instantly. That is the thing with being sick, right? Being ill. It just comes back so fast that it doesn't even work if you just empty it. Because it's just instantly back again. But we are sort of okay right now. Yeah, my fan is on because otherwise it's too warm. Okay, I think we should not just make it that pointy. Something like that should suffice. Okay, Now let's bring back the circle of friendship. Okay, let's remove the parts of the circle of friendship that we don't need. How to make a reference image dim? I can't figure it out. You just lower the opacity of the layer. I can show you in a second. Since this is supposed to look a bit further away, might have to just make it a little bit smaller than the one we did on the other side. No, I don't want to have it differ that much. So yes, it has to differ a little bit, but it doesn't have to differ that much. Does it still look like it supports that body? That is the real question we have to ask ourselves. I do notice that the circle of the feet, it doesn't all work in this way. We should have to we need to fix that as well. Let's just quickly. It didn't work anymore, guys. It literally started leaking. I'm not sure if I can keep streaming, my friends. God dang it. I really want to stream. But my nose is not working. Well, it sort of is working. But it's working over hours. Alright, delete these. I still think I don't think the leg works in a way that it looks like it supports the bird. We might be able to fix that by distorting these fingers a little bit. Placing them downwards. Yes, that seems to work. I'll take over. That would be funny, to be honest. Yes, this is the first Paradox Pokemon. Do it, Phillips here. Do it. Unboxing video. Starts to look fierce. Yeah, this is already looking a lot more robotic than we usually do. So it already works that we are looking at other pieces for sure. Like, it would be funny that my brother streams for a day. Maybe you could play some Pokemon on stream. Okay, do it. Okay. Okay, there's one last resort we can move into, my friends. One last resort. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to end the stream and we'll have to continue this on another day. This is the last resort. Oh my god, I feel like such a monkey. I feel like such a monkey. But it probably is the only way. Okay, so the feet are sort of like working. The feet are now sort of working. That is nice, at least. We are going to have to segment this wing. And we probably break it up in multiple tiny pieces as well. Who's your favorite legendary? Ledias. Ledias, for sure. Okay. We still haven't done the eyes. Someone said make the the neck a bit longer. That might be something interesting. Levitate the wing could also be something we could look into. I think we should start by segmenting the neck, just like Virizion has. But how do they make it seem? Okay, so they put the base. They put it like a base right here, and then they place this in the middle to emulate like a 3D look. To emulate a 3D look, probably. Something like that should work. Beacon of Lexi, welcome. Elias, welcome. Yeah, usually it takes around 2 to 3 hours to make these pieces. Hey, Bryce, welcome. I'm sorry for everyone that already knows me. Sorry for everyone that doesn't know me. I am a little bit ill and the snot is dripping. What is snot? I don't know what the English word for it is. Snot. Oh, it is English. Well, my snot is dripping, and this is the only way. It's the only way to continue this stream. We'll see if we can continue, and otherwise we'll have to continue this at a different day. Booger is more like a little snotje, but snot. This is dripping. Hey, that's awesome, Lexi. Have fun in your summer camp for sure. Okay, so how do they? So then they have like another one of these dripping water truckers somewhere over here. And this is like probably we just go to have to delete that part. Draw it right here. Draw it right there. Delete that. Okay, let's quickly remove this again. We'll make that later on. And then drop a segment in here. I think we only have like one other segment, and then his head starts. Okay. Just the same thing again. Yes. Then for the final one, try to keep it in the same trajectory as the other one. I'll read the chat in a second, my friends. Back, welcome back. Slush, how's it go? Slushball. Dexter, you gotta read it at the end of the stream. Yes. Unless I feel sick. Deefy, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Last segment. Okay. Fill that up. Use these shapes in there. New layer. Fill that up. There we go. Should use for outlines. Alright, now this is my sketching brush. I currently use the ones from Subjectively, but I will be releasing my own brush pack in the near future. But I will release it during together with a tutorial on how I draw these pieces. But that requires a bit more preparation in order to make sure we make a brush pack that actually works and that actually functions well. Because I don't just want to make one just to make one. It has to be good as well. Okay, I need to do some fixes real quick. Where is it? It's in here. I think it just has to stop over there. Yes, that works beautifully. So stopped. So keep it started by. Yep. I'm sorry, Poke. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm a little bit ill, but it isn't that bad. I flare. Make it blue. Iron Phoenix is pretty cool. But you can drop name suggestions in the Discord. Yes, all the Kanto, I think all the Kanto Legendaries will be future forms. Mainly because we of course have the, oh my bad, the Johto dogs that are past forms. So I felt like making all of these future forms, and Mewtwo can't really be a future form, can't really be a past form if you think about the lore. Leaving the stream, let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh god, my brother is sending me something. It's definitely something from the stream. 1 second. Man is sending me an unboxing. Interesting. I'm not sure if it's the best idea to start with a shot of something bloody at the beginning. If you understand what I'm saying. On your TV. But I like it. I would prefer to... Of course, PJ, of course. My bad. Draw, back to the stream. Oh my god, that's gross. That's gross. Tech Phoenix. No, we have to use iron. We have to Angelic Warrior. I'm sorry. I think Moltres is probably... I see, Yuri. I see. Jerome, I'm feeling a bit ill. So my nose is leaking 20 liters of snot every 2 seconds. So yeah. We're trying to keep that at bay with like the papers in my nose. But I'm not sure if I will be able to keep that at bay. Okay, so I'm going to segment the mouth as well. There we go. For the eye, I think like an eye socket should be enough. With like one little dot over there. It wasn't in the right trajectory though. See you later, Lawrence. Thank you for popping by. Prague, thank you. Welcome. Cosmo going to be like, what is his name? Paradox Eevee. We'll see. We'll see, PJ. We'll see once we get there. No, the thing is, Master Ball, blowing your nose doesn't do anything. Blowing your nose doesn't do anything. Because it will just come back in like a second. And it will... Blowing your nose is actually unhealthy. Blowing your nose is actually unhealthy. Because you can rupture veins and stuff while doing so. And you don't do anything. Because it will come back anyways. So, salt water. Well, I don't really have salt water laying around in my house. Alright, this bird is looking fire so far. Literally. I do want to put the eye socket up a little bit higher. Because otherwise it wouldn't really fit the face anymore. So I feel like somewhere over there should be okay. How about armor feline? It has to be iron. It has to have iron in front of it. I'm sorry. Mixed with hot. Oh. Jesus, man. Are we going to alternate legendary forms? As in, I'm not sure yet. I can stream Pokemon Crater or RuneScape. No, for everybody is problem solved. I know. Let's do it, boy. I got I didn't get baited. Like my brother to do a stream. Yes. We want happy. Ask your community. I wonder what you guys think. Like, I think it would be fun to see my brother do some streams as well. I would definitely watch it. But your comment is ignored? I just want to stop by and say hi. Oh, no worries. Sorry, Doroma. Sorry, man. Community hours. Well, thank you for stopping by, man. I highly appreciate it. Thank you, Jester. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. A crush on a school trip. Wait, what? This needs to be more diverse. Yep, but they aren't. I really think I think it would be very fun to see my brother do a stream. Cool, drama, cool. See you later, Jesse. Fire Psyche time. Would you guys like to see like my brother play like a Nuzlocke? How fun would that be? Like, I could give you like, if you want to try it once, you could do it at my computer. See if you like it. Before you purchase things in order to do so. No, jealousy isn't here yet. Anything but Minecraft. Like, so far the changes we've done are actually pretty good. Pretty good changes so far. Pretty good changes. Like I might want to segment the wings. Probably best, yeah. But it would definitely be fun. Well, maybe Yuri. Maybe. 1 second. Let me put in some deodorant. Because I'm stinking. Why am I stinking? What the freak? I showered. Okay, I'm thinking maybe you could. Oh, an old-fashioned Mario Kart. Yeah, we have that as well. I'm currently trying to complete. Like we could also do like a stream together where Yuri plays and I'm just sitting there next to him. Would be funny. But if you wanna do that, let me know. I was wondering what this thing did on my thing. But I recommend just making a different channel then. Come fit on camera. True. If you did some of the paradoxes like Fakemon or Donphan. What do you mean? This is the first one we do, Simplution. I'm currently just testing. I think that is too much. We read as both. Yeah, but I'm not willing to draw all those things twice. So yeah, very cool, but I'm not going to do stuff like that. I think this Pokemon has to stay at least fire type, but maybe it could become something else than fire. So we're giving his wings a lot of these segments. They should make a Pokemon game where it isn't turn, but just a particular Pokemon with a moveset. We sort of got that in Legends Arceus, where your Pokemon acted on their speed. So if a Pokemon was faster, it was still turn-based, but if you used Quick Attack, you were able to attack 3 times in a row before the other one could attack. Egg, welcome to the stream. Fire Electric. Ops, welcome. Marker, welcome as well. In an arena. Yeah, that would be cool. But they sort of have that. Unite. Pokemon Unite. Just Google that. That is the MOBA from Pokemon. It isn't that good, to be honest. It isn't bad either, but it is definitely not that good. Bro, do Fakemon? No, he doesn't draw. He doesn't draw. He does calisthenics. Cliff, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great, man. How are you? I think I want to go with... Do I want to go with orange or with the red? I don't like it being red, so I think I'm gonna go with like an orange for the eyes and the lighted areas and stuff. It would be very fake. Alright. Alright, fill this up. It appears that my nose has at least calmed down a bit, so that is great. I might want to move this down a little bit. Yes, I like that. We should be on that layer so we can fill it up to the top again. The draw and quadrupedal version of your... No, go for it, Angelic. I don't know where you can show it. You might be able to send it through Instagram or something. Collab will be enjoyed. Iron Steam, Fire and Water. Sounds cool. Pokemon Dragonite. Pokemon Dragonite. Just lost the top for my Apple Pen. Oh, that's annoying, Cliff. That's annoying. We'll see once we get there, Metal Sonic. We'll see once we get there. Out of salt, I can't go to get soft. Wait, what? Fire Psychic. Shouldn't have an Instagram. Well, that's rough. You were just the menace. Never. You can drop name suggestions. You can drop name suggestions in the Discord, friends. Otherwise, the chat gets too cluttered. Keep the name suggestions out of the chat, please. Like, this might already be a design that is robotic enough, but I feel like we should do something. We should maybe add like one more line in the middle of his body. I had a nice idea. Let me know. And like, I really appreciate all the help with the name suggestions and stuff. But you have to understand that it gets very busy in these streams if everyone drops their name suggestions in here. So you can just send them in the Discord instead. So I think what I want to do is like drop this. So we want to like keep it square shaped. And then we go back into this part. Alright, it does make it a lot more busy. But it does break up the design quite well. But I don't think... let's remove the line real quick. It isn't in a right... It needs to be even. Yes, there we go. Right, let's try that once more in a different layer. Create a community for calisthenics with like website and Insta page. And doing collab with Timo to make some shirts. Yeah, that could be awesome for sure. That's annoying, Simplution. Hey, Mela, welcome to the stream. Wait, should I give a name? Go for it. 30. Wait, we have 30 people watching? No, 24. That's crazy, though. Thank you all so much for being here. Make the lines on the legs. We'll see. Don't worry about it. I figure I'm not allowed to get Discord. Sure, welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, it needs to follow the shape of the body. I feel like that works. Let me quickly drop the sketch. Okay, that does seem to work. I might wanna do one more tweaks with the like shapes on his mouth, which are on this layer. I wanna remove them real quick. So that's the most I've ever seen. Yeah, that's very, very amazing. Probably as I thought. You're so good. Thank you, Egg. I appreciate it a lot. Very nice of you to say. Let me do a quick recap to see like how do other people change those mouths. Like I said, like his past forms are incredible. His future forms are kind of lackluster though. So let's have a look real quick. What do they do? He just has a beak. These just have like robotic teeth and stuff. he just has like a little nose thingy. Like maybe I want to extend this. If I could just get a straight line. I think that is more futuristic, pasty, so I don't think we should do that. I think we should be looking at it from this place, so we could just make this more squared. So place the squares in there. Make it even blockier. Yes, that works. And then I think placing a shape on there and maybe make that the lighted part. So on the tip of his beak he has some light as well. I think that could be awesome. Yes. You use max SR for example. Wait, what? Which section do we put the name in this one? Hashtag Dex entries. Would be wild if some huge stream bumped the stream with viewers. Hopefully foreshadowing. Absolutely. Thank you, Gabriel, for sending that. This is just the beginning of Nick getting popular. Exactly, unknown. Exactly. We're not even close to where we want to be. There is servers for pass from maybe Dark Fly and we'll try to make a concept. Awesome. Favorite bird from Legend? Moltres or Articuno, bro. I'm not sure. Since robotic and all. Yeah, it definitely needs a beak though. It definitely needs a beak. 100%. What are we doing with the fire? I'm not sure yet. So look good. Bullets joints on the beak. This isn't even my final. Interesting. I can see what you're talking about. I know that would look cool, but then again, it doesn't necessarily need that either. So I think we're just gonna get started on trying to make the wings work, and then the design should be already ready to transform into a real Pokemon. Drill beak. Okay, so let's have a look. What do they do for wings and stuff? They do appear to make it a lot more sharp. As in, like, his spikes are sharp. For Corona has his wings are sharp. These spikes are sharp. So are we required to make them a bit sharper as well? Yeah, solar panels for the wings, I know. What we might be able to do is make these kind of wings. So let me explain it to you real quick what I'm talking about. So you would have like these type of things, and you have like a little thing in the middle right there. Let's duplicate this thing, place it this way. And delete that. Brush size a little bit bigger. Duplicate this one as well. Remove that. I'm not sure if this works right, but the only way to really see if that is something we'd like. It does make it look a lot more robotic. Or maybe not that much. I know you're using this video thumbnail for example. Take the max images as an example to see how properly construct. Max? Max's images? What do you mean? Slice from molten wings. Light wings should give the fairy type if you want it. No, we do still want to keep the wing part. That is a big part of this Pokemon's design. So I quickly just want to have a look what happens if I add like a small thing in there. In between them, so it looks more like one big part. Okay, this might be, we might be onto something. So we want to use a lot of these just super sharp shapes to make these wings. Let's have a look real quick. I'm not sure if I like this. I might just want to go back to my own piece, to my own way of making future forms, and by just keeping some organic shapes in there as well, like the flames, and just keep them sort of flamey. Because why couldn't a robot still have flames coming out of his body? But before we make that decision, I think we do have to make sure we make a the right decision, and that is that we have to look at it like this for the finished part. Like the flames on his head crystals, nah. What about detached like future? See you later, Simplution. Just want to see what happens if I just make the flames stand out more. It does look a lot more robotic, to be honest. Like that, I think, or a jet. Like, I mean, I don't dislike it, to be honest. I really don't dislike it. The only thing I kind of don't like about it is that this doesn't feel like the right 3D shape. So that needs to follow the body a bit more. What if you make Paradox Saps like Galarian? Yeah, well, we won't do the Galarian form, at least not yet. Set on fire. The pictures that have Paradox Hole guillotine as made by Max S. Yeah, that's just reference. That's just reference. Because these pieces are awesome. I haven't seen his video. This is just me having reference. Because I think his pieces are awesome. I just grabbed it from Google. I'm not trying to replicate his art. I'm just trying to see what he did in order to make my pieces better. So sort of like a study. Okay, I think let's just keep them. Let's just keep the wings like that and see what works. See if it works out in the end. And if it doesn't, well, then we tried, right? We tried. But it does require me to make the other side the same thing as well. Okay. I'm just trying to have a look what we did for the other side. In order to make something that is similar on both sides. Okay, make sure that fits. With my change break in hunting, it's annoying. I understand. Okay. Let's duplicate this real quick. Alright, we can't do it like that. We will just have to make them manually for this thing as well. But luckily these things aren't that difficult to make. Alright, place these in there as well. Let's drop away the opacity again to see what we are working with. I think this piece will look very cool once we're finished. Arceus passed for. But now, then we have to do something, like I think a fire electric type could be cool, and that would fit the spiky wings as well. I think that could be our transition into this Pokemon. Place that in there and follow I think that is the perfect transition into this Pokemon. So a fire electric type, right? So then we have that working for us. So I think we also then want to add in such a dark shape. Yes. Doing mythicals. After I'm done with all the legendaries, I will move on to the mythicals. Yes. Okay. Zapdos could be an electric ice. Oh, that is cool, Master Ball. That is very cool. So we then have fire electric, electric ice, and Articuno could be ice fire. Oh, that is so cool. That is such a cool concept. I dig that idea. And I think for the final shape, we can go ham a little bit. Let's have a look real quick. Well, I would say this needs to be a lot higher. I think that is going to be it for the design, my friends. I think we just made a design that works. Awesome, Metal Sonic, awesome. Would Articuno just melt itself? No, it can regulate its temperature while also being hot. It can regulate the parts where it needs to be cold in order to stay cold in those areas. Lore fixed. I will quickly just remove all the parts that don't need to be in the drawing. Because that would mean Darmanitan wouldn't be able to exist either as well. Wouldn't be able to exist either. Like, that was a fire. Justifies it. Yeah, the issue is we can't give it a different ability. It needs to have Quark Drive. Okay. Actually, we could just delete these things. I think it gives for a better visual of what we have to draw. So I might just want to get rid of all of these flames as well, because it only ruins the way I can. Ruins my visual of the drawing, and we already know what we have to do with it anyway, so okay, that actually looks pretty sick. That looks very cool. Imagine once we put in all the right colorings and stuff. Oh, go back. Place this one on top. Alright, place all of these together. Grab these. So we want Yuri to stream as well. We'll make it work. We'll let Yuri stream once. Or maybe if you like it more. If he likes it as well, of course. I think that is wide enough. Okay, so we can turn this eye off and drop the opacity of this layer. And it's time to get started on the line art. which is Iron KFC. Welcome, Redmi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Yurimar. I appreciate it. We have definitely improved on trying to make it look more robotic instead of keeping a lot of the organicness from the design. So yeah, we are improving once again. Yuri should play Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. Agreed. Okay, so we dropped the opacity of the layer already. So it's just time to get started on the drawing. Just double checking everything. Double checking the color. And let's get started. Haven't done line art in a long time. But this brush works pretty nicely, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We do have to make sure that these lines are kind of thick because we want them to stand out from the flames of the wing of his right wing. Or black or white. I don't really know. I think black or white had a pretty good story with the end battle, which was pretty insane. Line art isn't terrifying. Line art is terrifying on paper, yes. Digitally, it's not really an issue. But Redmi, my man, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Haven't played black or white. Oh, I have a long time ago. That's not true. I did a shiny only thing in black. Like, what did they do for those things? They just added like a dark gray in there. So we'll do that as well. SS beats even that. SS? Sword and Shield. No, Sword and Shield's story was kind of lackluster, to be honest. Like, the entirety of like Sword and Shield was like, Rose is the bad guy. Rose is the bad guy. It's so obvious that Rose is the bad guy. And hey, Rose was the bad guy. Like, in my opinion, only the DLCs made the story kind of... Like, the DLC story was kind of fun with Kopfu, but all the rest of this Sword and Shield story was very, very mwah. The only character which was really cool in the story... I did like Rose, to be honest. Like a steel-type menace. But like Leon. Leon is very cool. Very cool addition to Pokemon. Like an unbeatable trainer. The only sad thing is that he used Charizard. Which is still cool, but I would have preferred if he would have had a different ace. Base story is bad, but the DLC... Playing story right now. Oh, have fun. Rose was the bad guy. Yeah. What about the white dots and the Paradox Pokemon? We always do the white dots at the end of the drawing. Because I like to postpone it as much as I can, because I really don't like doing that part of the drawing. Okay, since this is more important than the back wing, we want to make sure that this line is a lot thicker than the one under there, which is the wing. Leon should have used Blaziken. That would have been epic, and I am like a fan of Blaziken. But I think he should have just used a Pokemon out of the generation. Have you ever played Pokemon with a Garbodor named American Alcast? Because you caught it? Nope. Ultimate question, story-wise. Welcome to the stream, Adam. Welcome. Tell something about my team. What were they thinking? Agreed. Why didn't they just make like such a cool Pokemon that could fill the spot of a Charizard? I understand it, right? Because they knew like, oh, people will love Charizard. And I understand. And it is cool, like the Gigantamax Charizard was very cool as well, but like it would have been cooler if it was like a cool Pokemon from that region. Which was better, X or Y or Scarlet and Violet? In my opinion, Scarlet and Violet are the best Pokemon games that I've played so far. I haven't enjoyed a game more than I have with Scarlet and Violet. But if I'm talking about nostalgia, like of course Diamond and Pearl, but Emerald is my favorite Pokemon game. Purely because of nostalgia. But the best Pokemon games in my opinion are definitely Scarlet and Violet. Black and White are the best. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that, but I don't. Mad carries with a fighter or Megas. Description moves in awesome, Cliff. Thank you. Guys, I do think I will only draw one Pokemon today. Because I still don't really feel too well. And we only have to draw 4 this week. Which isn't that bad, to be honest. But we'll, like, if we have to, we'll just add another stream onto the mix. But I want to feel better before we go ham on streaming again. For names, yeah, we will. But we, as always, we'll only pick a name. I'll only pick a name after a stream. But like I do really like the name Iron Phoenix, and it's literally the only Pokemon you can give this name, I believe. Pardon me. On the 40C, that's annoying, Nuggy. I hate green. It's cool, but blatant bias in ridiculous form. Get on to Discord, but I think the drawing is very good for Dark Flying Gather Zapdos. Sounds awesome. I mean Ho-Oh. Oh yeah, Ho-Oh. Yeah, but I don't see Ho-Oh as a Phoenix though. Kelly, welcome to the stream. I don't see Ho-Oh as a Phoenix. Like, description wise, he really is a Phoenix, I feel like, but I wouldn't call him a Phoenix. Like Zapdos is, in my opinion, Zapdos is more, Moltres is more a Phoenix than Ho-Oh is. Just trying to fit it in the right trajectory, as always. Alright, that looks nice. He's a cooler Phoenix. Other than 6 stars Megas instead. I'm not really a big fan of Megas. It's not really my thing. Purely because those designs are awesome, right? But they are gone. Like, once out of battle, you just can't see them anymore. And I like to see. Like, I want my Pokemon to change indefinitely. Especially if the designs are as cool as Mega Swampert. Alright, there we go. Like Moltres more, let's go. Like it's definitely, we have definitely went in a different direction we usually go for these forms. Which is making sure they look extra robotic. Instead of just keeping them similar and making them too organic. So we are improving on that point. Will the design be better because of that? I'm not sure. It might be more robotic, but I'm not sure if it will be a better design because of it. But the only way to see that is by finishing this piece and concluding after that. May I try to make a name? Go for it, but send it in the Discord, please. Really fits Moltres. Awesome. Dun dun. Okay. The snot has been removed. I'm a great fan. You are so great. Thank you, Mr. Cool Guy. I highly appreciate it, my man. A future form of Reggie Eyes. That sounds awesome, Rio. That sounds awesome. I think... I think that works better. Yes, for sure. This is our XY anime. I haven't seen Sword of Shield. Have I seen it? Journeys was awesome. Heat Bird. It's basically a giant bird mostly made out of fire, like almost completely. Sounds very cool. I'll make sure it's pointy. Okay. Like fill in the ball. And the last one. Okay, I'll respond to the messages in a second. But right now, I'm focusing real quick so I can finish this leg. Because otherwise we are lacking. Jesus. Make sure it's a straight line, Nick. There we go. Like was 69. I like Journey, but I didn't watch to the end. So there's nothing to do with the previous. I do kind of like that. Hey, Yari, welcome to the stream. Probably Iron Phoenix. Iron Phoenix is the name that is currently on my mind for this creature. Because like I said, I don't think there's a different Pokemon that fits Iron Phoenix more than this one. Okay, that is not pointy enough. That is. It's my name suggestion. Let's go. Maybe iron overheat? Nah. Iron KFC. We're not gonna call it KFC, guys. We have to give him a serious name. Alright, fill in all these mother truckers. Alright, make sure we draw these in properly. Okay, there we go. Almost 10k subs. I know, right? It's crazy. Crazy. Just 200 more subs. 201 actually. But yeah, crazy. We're getting close. This looks so cool. Yeah, it's like an amazing experience, man. Alright. Dun. Luckily this design went by pretty quickly, to be honest. And like, we can reference this dude as well. Like, what he does is just keep the same pose, but just turn it somewhat into a different creature. So I'll be looking into that as well for my past forms. Alright, big part of his body is now done. So that is amazing. Let's start on the wings. Yeah, guys, for the people that are new, by the way, I have a deal with myself and with you guys, sort of, that I will buy myself a Pokeball replica with every 10k subs. So you might be thinking like, huh? What are you talking about? Like, I already have the Premier Ball since it is my favorite Pokeball. But there are like, I think 11 or 12 more of the different versions of these. So we have the Pokeball, those kind of things, the Master Ball, Ultra Ball, a lot of them. So I have the rule with myself that every 10k subs that we get, we'll get one of these replicas. So the Premier Ball was sort of for the first 1,000. We didn't really buy for that. So when we reach the 10k subs, we'll buy ourselves the Pokeball replica. Godly music starts playing. I think my future form Regice a fire ice type sounds very cool. But yeah, that is the plan. Which is very cool in my opinion. Very cool. So we just need to get 200 more subs in order to get ourselves another Pokeball replica. Yeah, Moltres is the first one, SJ. Welcome to the stream. 2 Pokeballs in my house. Cool. So far, the only one I have is just the Premier Ball. And hopefully I will be able to buy myself the Pokeball in the upcoming 2 days. And I'm really hoping that we can get to the 10k subs before the end, before Wednesday. You might be wondering why. The father of my girlfriend lives in Spain, and the last time I saw him, I told him like, next time you see me, we'll have 10k subs. And he was like, no, you have more, you have more. So I want to get to the 10k subs before Wednesday. That will be awesome. So no balls for me. RIP. Like first one on stream, both. Both. First legendary and first one today. My friend. So it would be cool to like be able to tell like, yeah, we did it, my man. We did it. Our fried chicken. Well, can we stop talking about fried chicken? Because I am hungry and I would love to go for fried chicken right now. I would love myself some fried chicken right now. It's fried chicken. Fried chicken. KFC website. Wait, what? Make a Pokemon fan where you travel to the past. Well, the issue is I would love to, but I can't make games. I can't make games, and like making a fan game is like not really worth your time either, as you can't monetize a fan Pokemon game unless it's not a Pokemon game. It's the moment you start earning money off of Pokemon things, the Pokemon lawyers show up, my man. And we want none of that. I want to have a good connection with Pokemon, not a bad one. Definitely not a bad one. Ask friends to help. I don't have a single friend who is able to make games. You could make it though. Go for it. Pokemon Enjoyer, welcome to the stream. I use Procreate on the iPad. Because links are not... you aren't allowed to send links. Only moderators are. New Lyco, let's go. Okay. Can you use your Paradox Pokemon for the game? Of course. Go for it. Why is this line broken? Broken. Hey, let's go. 9,800 subscribers. Pardon me. Do you like Shiny Fortress? It's a pretty good shiny. Just 200 more subs, guys. Just 200 more subs. Incredible. Absolutely insane. Hey, welcome back, Connor. Yeah, like we have been growing very, very fast the last few months. Only because we decided to make some Paradox Pokemon. And that I had the great idea to put them into one big compilation. And boom. from 1,805 subscribers to 9,801 subscribers. That is a huge, huge jump. The people like Le Paradox, agreed. Legends go right on. Go right on these nuts. Right now we want to delete these inner parts. There we go. Sorry. Why do you don't make you Pokemon in a mod? I can't make games, my friends. I can't make games, so that is the main reason why I don't do that. And draw, I can't really draw humans yet. I need to get better at drawing before I start doing those kind of things. Alright, there we go. Ask somebody on Fiverr. I don't really want to, because I don't really have a reason to. I don't want it, I don't need it, so I'm not going to. So we don't want this wing to be too thick, because if it's too thick, it will just take away from the rest of the design, which is not necessary, because it's just in the background anyways. It's me, Peter. Welcome back, Mohammed, welcome back. How are you doing today? Only 10. Cool. It's awesome, man. But be careful with stating your age online. I do recommend not to tell anyone your age, because there are some weird people on the internet. So it's best to not tell anyone your age. Hey Jackster, welcome, welcome. Do any of you guys know the name of the legendary Pokemon Scarlet? Koraidon? Or Winged King? Miraidon? Iron Serpent is what I've heard. Nick, you named your Pokemon Iron Serpent, but Miraidon is already called Iron Serpent. How could you do that to us? That is criminal. How can you name a Pokemon the same name? Well, it's actually used as Miraidon in the game instead of Iron Serpent. I don't care. My Pokemon fits Iron Serpent 20 million times better than the other one. Well, it can't stay on the same thing. Let's put it over there. I want to be done with the line art, but we're almost there. Taking not legendary because they're paradox from the cyclists are. But does it not make them legendaries? Define what legendary is then. Define it. Because it doesn't not define what does legendary mean. Because just because they are paradox forms doesn't mean that those forms aren't legendary. Think about that for a second. Why do you make the beak a gun? It's not a gun. Well, why don't you? Not really necessary. Go right on these nuts. That's why. My Fakemon are getting better. Let's go, Mom. That's awesome. Shark Choice, Toadal, Torchic, Karunki. Karunki is a monkey. Alright, just one little detail left. One little detail left. And then we get on to coloring. Boom, boom. Since this is in the back, I'm using like thin lines instead of like thicker ones. Because if I use thick lines over there, it would just distract from the parts, from the other parts of the drawing. And these parts are basically just there to fill up the design and to let them know he has a fiery tail. But I don't want to distract the viewer from the rest of its body, because that should be the main focal point of this design. Okay, and it gave me such... Okay, Gabriel, that's kind of weird. Why would you... Yeah. Okay, I think that is it for the design. Let's see if we forgot to remove anything. And I can already tell you we did. Like this little line over there. Did we forget to remove anything like that somewhere else in the design? I don't think we did. I think this piece looks a lot more robotic than pieces we made prior to this. So well done on our end. Fill in those eyes right there. And now we grab our texture brush. New dog bit me 2 days ago and start to bleed. Oh god, Germany. Welcome to the stream though. And now we're going to erase the sides of these lines. Miles, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my man? How are you doing? Right, so we're removing all of these lines. Alright, keep removing them. Game hyper and super cool, man. Keep working on it is what I would say. Make them awesome. Okay, time for coloring. I want to use just a regular color of that thing. Make sure we are on the right layer. Oh, wrong thing. Only made art. Well, that is at the beginning, right? Alright, I think we filled in all of those shapes. Everything with that is supposed to have that coloring. Pokemon black or white? White. Chatting is because I'm in a boat. Don't worry about it, man. See you later, Mohammed. See you later. Okay. I want to look over here. Let's see what happens if I use those colors. The colors literally the official pieces use. This This lower one needs to be that dark. Alright, fill those in. That needs to be dark as well. Okay, now grab this color. I don't like how blue that other color is. So we're going to remove the blueness off of it. Alright, once again, fix all of these things. There we go. What will Zapdos look like? Not sure yet, Legend. Welcome to the stream though. Let's see, Parajolteon. Black Titan. Five Nights at Freddy animatronic. Nah, this one doesn't. Jolteon did. This one definitely does not. In my opinion, at least. Okay, fill that in. Let's use a lighter color for these joints. I think we want to grab this color. Yeah, that works, just to spice it up. Or does that lay too much pressure on there? Like, do we want them to be less visible, maybe? Yeah, we want them to be less visible. There we go. Beautiful. Fill in that shape too. Grab a darker variant of this color. That can go over there. Use the slightly less dark variant for these shapes. It is really lacking a lot of color at the moment, but that is basically going to be different once we fill in these shapes. Like, do I want them to be this color, or do I rather want to have this color? What would you guys say? Orange or red flames? Thank you, Legend. Orange? I'm not going to make blue. Red, orange. Okay, we'll go for orange. That was the first thing we went for. So we're gonna keep that. It will look way more robotic once we add in, once we make sure, once we see the shiny, of course. It looks still kind of not as robotic. Alpha lock the layer. So Cryptic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Well, what's all such shiny look like? Gray, of course. I'm doing great as well, my man. I'm doing great as well. A bit ill, but it isn't as bad as it was at the beginning of the stream. For all of your parents we're gonna live in. One day, we'll make our own region. But not any day soon. Not anytime soon. Playing some Geometry Dash right now. Cool. I'm not. No. Bro's on the grind. Brooke, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, fill it up until that point. End it over there. We'll definitely put in some shading in this area right here so you can see the difference between the wings. But don't worry, so we'll fix that later on. Once we get to the shading part. Shabaka Violet look a lot better than in Scarlet. Debatable. Paradox shiny Pokemon, what? I think we need to not include that part of the flame into the lighted area lines. An ignite looks like an ignited pigeon. Maybe he is an ignited pigeon. New lore unlocked. Alright, beautiful. Or way more creative. Yes, same. Okay, almost done with the line art. Scarlet any day of the week. Okay. That should be the final piece of line art fixed. And it's now just time to shade the piece. Still need to watch the new fits. Well, don't worry about it. That won't run away from you. So you will still have some time to finish them. Multiply, drop the opacity. And it's time to get started on this mother trucker. The shading of this mother trucker. No, white dots is the last thing we'll do, which will be annoying since this piece is very big. It has a lot of lighted parts. But we'll get there, we'll get there. I'm just looking at it right now, like, I am happy with it, but it looks so flat. But that is just Moltres' design. It's just flat. We just have to make sure we do something with the shading of his lighted parts to make it look interesting. It just could run away. Understandable, understandable. Okay, so I do definitely want to shade in this part. since it's supposed to be on the back. But before we continue, my bad, we didn't lock in the color. Well, stinky. We need to fill in that area as well. Let's do another clipping mask, multiply, drop it down, because it would be less work. Select this color, lock in the color, and let's start over. Iron Giant, Ignited Bird, burp. Is a burp. Well, the Pokemon you'll be making forms for will only get more interesting as you go through the gens. True, and especially the bigger, the box legendaries and stuff. Since this Pokemon is of course not a box legendary. Right, we fill in that with shading. I'm not naming it Iron KFC. KFC. Pardon me, little burp. Fill that in with shading. Fill that in with shading. Grab the right brush, make it a little bit bigger. Fill this in. Remove that part real quick. Don't spam please, Metal Sonic. I don't need name suggestions, friends. I don't need name suggestions. Thank you for trying to help, but I don't need them right now. If you want to suggest a name, send them in the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord if you haven't joined the Discord yet, but I don't need them in the chat. I appreciate the help, but it's just flooding the chat with the feet, but they're growing on me, to be honest. Appreciate it, appreciate it. It makes it look a lot more robotic because of them. Fill this in with shade. Dun, 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 dun. A lot more depth into the design already. Who we get? Zapdos or Moltres? What do you mean, get? I will do all of them eventually. I will, Black Titan, I will. Light. The lights come from that side. I want to connect these shapes real quick to make them flow into each other a bit more naturally. Shading appears to come from this side, so let's add some, light, sorry, because light will determine where the shading is. So I think like adding some shade right here should do the trick. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Make it a bit more in the same direction. Are you doing today? I'm doing only one because I don't feel too well. So we're just doing one, and hopefully tomorrow we'll feel a bit better to continue where we left off today. We'll see how far we can get tomorrow. Like, I'm still not sure how many of these Pokemon will be in one video. Like, how many I'm capable of doing in 1 week. Since some of them will definitely take me quite a long time. Thank you, Adventures, or Mohammed. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Did we hit the like goal? We hit 60 likes? Jeez, we have so many viewers the entire day. Awesome. We did hit the like goal. Thank you, Miles, for the new one. What should I shiny on for Pokemon Violet? Go for... Which is a version exclusive? Salamence? Is that a version exclusive? I think it is. Go for Salamence or like Bagon. At least one of those lines. One out of those lines. Yeah, as you guys might not know, I'm a big fan of shiny hunting myself as well, which we sometimes do on stream. We usually have like one gaming stream in a week. Usually. But we have to get back into the flow again, so that might differ for a little bit. But that is what we usually do. I'd fill that in. Make it smaller. Alright, fill that in. Thank you, Clift. I appreciate it. Today we're doing only one because I still am a little bit ill, and like I feel like just doing one today, and then tomorrow we'll see how far we can get. But yeah, that is sort of like the goal for now. I'm gonna go fill my party with shinies. Maybe well, good luck, Gabriel. Good luck. Easy to get one. True. Okay, there we go. Is that all the shading we need to do? I don't really think we need to have shading on this wing, do we? Maybe something like that. No, I don't think we'll put shading on that thing. I think that should be in the light entirely. Oh, the shiny of this thing is gonna look incredible. Screen is black. I see that. It crashed. That is annoying. Because I probably won't be able to get it back. Are we frozen? No, we are not frozen. Usually I can't retrieve it. Like, this happens. Okay. possibly fixed it. Possibly fixing it right now. For people, blah blah blah. We should have it back now. We're back, baby. Thank you for letting me know, friends. Thank you for letting me know. Press Alt F14. F4. Yeah. We fixed it. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Thank you for letting me know. Let's do the eye right now. Duplicate this mother trucker. Grab our decimal brush. Go in there. Is that too... maybe just a tiny bit smaller? I think that would work wonders. It does work wonders. Duplicate the layer. Gaussian blur it. Add a little bit of blur. Duplicate this layer. Make it visible again. Gaussian blur this as well. And add like a slight Gaussian blur in there. And drop the opacity a bit. So you still can see the eye shape. But you can also see the pixels in there. Gnome, welcome to the stream. See you later, Pico Wallet. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Oh, look at the biceps shaking. Man is fat right now. Okay. We are making progress at the moment. We're gonna grab our shadow lines brush. And it's time to fix the shadows. Which is kind of easy. Right, refill that shape. Pokemon ourselves in the drawing. No, definitely not. I appreciate the compliment though. But I'm using their Pokemon as reference. They have to come up with their own Pokemon, which is a lot more difficult. Especially since they have big copyright things to follow. So they have to make sure that what they make is unique and not stolen from anyone either. So yes, they can use reference and concepts, but they have to make sure that their Pokemon are completely unique. He's already above and he knows it. They have a question. Shoot it, Cliff. Shoot it. What is your question? Which bird is next? We'll probably vote tomorrow on which Pokemon you guys want to see next. Digimon, welcome to the stream. What type of brush do you use to outline? How to make so many layers without messing up? It's not that difficult. I currently use the brush from Subjectively, but I will be releasing my brush pack next month. Either like the end of this month or next month. It requires some more work, and of course I want to release it while I have the tutorial ready. So that requires some more work. But what I usually do, I make a sketch, then I have one layer of the sketch, and it doesn't matter how many layers I put above it. I know, like, I have a sketch layer, a reference layer, and the rest of the layers are all for line art. So it doesn't matter if I use 50 of them or 500 of them, I still know all of these are for the sketch. This is the sketch layer, this is the reference layer, and all of the layers above that, it really doesn't matter how big they are, they're all for the line art. So I could just use indefinitely, I can use them indefinitely and it doesn't matter. The only thing you have to make sure of, like, okay, I put them on a separate layer, did I make sure to not overlap lines that I had to remove, and before you merge them together, just make sure all the lines are cut open, so like none of the lines stick out of into the different shapes. And then you can just merge them and boom, it's ready. Easy. Pantek, what? Potatoes power your PC. I'd probably say 6. I have like very powerful potatoes. And like the energy that doesn't get generated by the potatoes gets generated by my hamsters running around. Like would you be able to generate electricity through your hamsters running in those wheels? Technically you could, right? But would it be a lot? That's the real question. How funny would it be if I would be able to power my computer the entire day by the power generated by my hamsters that run around, running their wheels all night long? You could, but I don't think it would generate enough power. I think it wouldn't generate enough power. Can we see you? See what? Can you use different layers for different colors? Yeah, as well. Like right now for the colors, for example, I always put the lighted colors for the lighted areas on a separate layer. And the base colors are put on one layer as well. And sometimes I put them on 2 layers if I really feel like shading would be easier in that matter. But usually I have one layer for the base colors, then a layer for the lighted areas, and then the shading goes on those layers. It's very simple. It's really very simple. But don't be scared to ask more questions, Cliff. I enjoy them. Can we see your hamsters? They are asleep right now. So no. They are both asleep. They sleep during the day, so I can't really show them at the moment. And like you probably wouldn't enjoy being woken up just to be carried out of your bed, to be shown to people, put in a light. So I'm not going to do that to them either. My hamster died. Yeah, that's what they do. They don't live for too long, to be honest. Okay, that is all the shading Pokemonized. Now it's time for rim lighting. Is the Fakemon an iron and fire type, or just... This is a fire electric type. And Zapdos will be an electric ice type? I think electric ice, and then Articuno's fire ice. So they get the primary typing, just moves over for those birds. Guinea pigs and hamsters. Guinea pigs actually live for like 7 years. Hamsters 2 to 3 usually. So guinea pigs aren't that bad in that department. Live for 2 years. Only for 2? Well, that's just unlucky, I think. That is just unlucky. Because I think their life expectancy is like 7. What am I doing right now for the people that don't usually watch my streams, or this is the first time tuning in? I'm adding in rim lights. And you might be wondering, rim lights, that sounds incredible, but what the frick is that? It's a little brighter area at the points where it's dark. So as you can see right here, you can see what the shape is supposed to look like a little bit more clearly by just adding a little line of brightness to the outside. And how I do it is just erasing my shade, but you can also just add like a white little line on there. For example, to show it off more properly, I used to do it a lot in my older pieces. Is it this one? No, that's not my older pieces. Those are my older pieces. Right here. Like this used to be my style. So you can like have like a little white line on certain areas to make it pop a little bit more. And then you have the Lechonk, the evil Lechonk dance. Exaboto, welcome to the stream. Jorno, welcome. Usually these drawings take me 2 to 3 hours per drawing. We were quicker on the first stages, but these designs are a lot more complicated, which require a lot more time to finish as well. Lechonk is evil. Yep, that one was. Name it Guinea. Nice. So yeah, we are working 2 to 3 hours. Quickly emptying my nose again because I felt like it was filling up. This one didn't take me as long. Well, we're not finished yet because we started drawing a little bit later because we had to make sure to do a quick intro because we hadn't seen each other in a while. I want to add like rim lights on there just to showcase the difference in the wing. Make your own Pokédex of Fakemon. One day we will. One day we will. Well, but it's not on my planning right now. Or anytime soon. With your nose. Thank you, Black Titan. It's not dot time yet. I think I already said it, but welcome, Exaboto. Welcome. It's not dot time yet. We're getting close to it. Man is spitting on his screen. Other than just facts. Okay, time for highlighting. So we're gonna go into white. Texture brush. Put it on add mode. Drop the opacity a little bit. Dot time is not here yet, friends. Not yet. We want to give almost his entire body a little bit of texturing. It's not even almost, we just want to give his entire body some texturing. And of course you won't really see it that well once we drop the opacity. But that's why we'll bring in another layer where you will be able to spot it quite decently. So we're gonna drop the opacity a bit again. We're gonna go into another layer, grab the robot texture brush, and we're going to fill all of this in with these shapes. You might be wondering, why are you doing that? Just to give it like a reflective robotic texture. Put it on 2. Checking the bus to go home. Hey, let's go. And now we're gonna go into one last layer of highlights to use the other brush again to add like that little bit of highlighting on the areas that we really feel like it's in the light, and where we feel like it's necessary that you can actually see the light. It falls on there as well. And now we drop the opacity of this layer again. And that is the highlighting done. So the last part we have to do is make the wings look a bit more fire. I'm gonna get a shiny Kringly. I'm going to go for Magnemite. Awesome. Welcome back, Mohammed. Welcome back. Okay, I'm not yet sure what I will do for this. Maybe something like that on the tips. on the tip of them. Okay, fill that in. Fill these in. Okay. Grab the other brush. We'll still add a little bit of shading in right on this area. Just to make it more clear which... just add the depth that we needed. Family of 4, okay. See you later, Exabel. See you later, my man. Okay, remove that real quick. For the people that aren't in our Discord yet, exclamation Discord in the chat. And join our community, where you can showcase your art pieces as well, which we always check out at the end of our streams. So don't be shy, send your amazing pieces to showcase them, to show how good of an artist you are. Because I love to see your art as well. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I think I want to add like a bit of like light on that side as well. I think I don't mind it being a little bit bright. I think that is just too bright. Looks pretty cool, but I will keep it like that. Fill that in. There we go. It's a bit more smooth. I'm at the Discord, let's go. And it's time for my final and most loved part of these drawings, which is dot time. I don't like dot time, but it's mandatory for these pieces. So we are going to have to put down 1,000,000 of these points right here. Like I might still drop in some shading in there, so don't forget that, Nikki. It is dot time, indeed. Like we actually we need an emote for dot time. My favorite part. So if any artists in here want to make an emote for dot time, it would be very much appreciated. We are getting there. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so done with this already. So done with this already. The one, see the dots and made like pulsing. Yeah, understandable, but we can't. This is a 2D drawing. And I know how to do that, but I am not really gonna bother. Dot time. Because if I animate something on these forms, I would probably have to do it on the other forms as well. All right, beautiful. One less dot over there. Bro, I can't even draw circles anymore. What the frick? Alright, one more dot over there. Alright, there we go. No, we can't use blue flames. And we've done it too many times already anyways. Which gets quite repetitive if you do it too often. Alright, I think those are all the white dots that we needed to add into it, the design. So we can duplicate this layer, put it on add mode, Gaussian blur. Yes, like that. Drop the opacity. Like that as well. And then I want to do one more thing, and that is add a bit of shading. Multiply right here. Like probably in here as well. There we go. And now we're going to delete all the excess part. Yeah, green flames are possible, purple flames. But we can't do any of that for future forms. Okay. And of course it's way too visible. Oh yeah, that really disconnects that. And there we go. That is Iron Phoenix, probably. Iron Phoenix. Wait. Do we need to put it over here as well? Just like a little line of shading. So you can see the difference. Yeah. Thank you, Legend. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Masterpiece, let's go. It definitely looks a lot more robotic than my previous pieces do. I just still think it's kind of a bland design, but that's just definitely because I think the regular design of Moltres is already bland, so we don't really have too much to work with. And I think that is the only reason why I think it looks kind of bland. Alright, we got our colors. Even though I think we only have to use one. Okay, that looks epic. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I like this color more. Like a slightly darker, a slightly lighter version. No, that looks too much like a seagull. That one works best. Stupid heads. Rip. And fill that in. And that is the shiny for this piece. Looks pretty cool to me. Shine looks so much better as always. Like you instantly see, oh, it's a robot. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As you can see, I'm still quite ill, so I'm gonna check out the Discord and we'll continue this challenge tomorrow, and hopefully I feel a little bit better. So let's check out the Discord. Jesus. Alright, people are leaving. Bryce has joined. Nog, Black Titan, welcome, welcome. Let's go. I will, Carter. I will try my best. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. String draw along. Okay, that is cool for sure. Yeah. Yeah, well, so I'm a little bit ill. Man, I'm sneezing. Okay. Hi, Razor. Welcome back. It's better than Espeon for sure. Okay. Name suggestions: Iron Furnace, Iron Burn, Iron Meltdown, Frost, Frostbite Hill. I see some good lore for sure. I will make sure to check that out once I get onto choosing a name. Oh my god, this looks epic. This looks very cool. Very cool. Okay, did I check out everything so far? Let's be real. Thank you, Legend. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it quits. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same thing. Hopefully, I'll feel a bit better. I won't raid anyone for now. You can check out my latest videos if you haven't seen them already. I don't feel like raiding someone because I don't feel that well. Thank you everyone for being here. We have so many new people, so many new legends, so many new friends. Let's play outro music real quick. Here we go. Louder please for the people in the back. Say goodbye so I can say goodbye to you. Hopefully tomorrow we don't have this nose anymore. At least I want the nose, not what he's doing right now. Say goodbye so I can say goodbye to you. Gabriel, Germany Ball, Razor, Black Titan, Legend, Connor, Miles, anyone, Pokemon enjoyer. Thank you, Miles, thank you. See you later, Connor, see you later. Black Titan, see you later. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be as ill right now as what I am right now. Thank you guys. Goodbye. See you later, man.